Welcome to Kyle Field in College Station, Texas. To say today's game has been highly anticipated is an understatement. Number 1 versus number 2, and that's really all that needs to be said. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Texas A&M Aggies. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, I caught up with the Texas A&M head coach before the game. He understands just how important this game is, but he's tried to take that pressure off of his players. He said, it's us. We just have to focus one play at a time and doing your job every down. He understands this environment will be a challenge, but he believes they will have the better composure and poise to compete here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. And he's coming out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll move the tight end. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Using the pads, using the stiff. The Aggies, the offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And guys, as this year has gone... It has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now, and I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though, and David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play because everybody knows he's what makes this offense go.
But he's got to do it when it matters most, and that's when we start talking about winning conference championships at the end of the year, getting into the playoffs. So great start, great middle. How he finishes will determine whether he's going to be at that Heisman ceremony.
Let's see what they've got on second down. DB's right up on the receivers. Looking for a man. It's Knight. Fires to the right. That's reeled in. It's Dobbs. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
Fires left. Intercepted. Yes, even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. They'll start this drive going to the air. Looking left. He's got it. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Aggies come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Fires quickly. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. After the 9-yard completion, a wide-open playbook on 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
You want to talk about versatility at the linebacker spot, and this guy is it. He had 2 interceptions in his last game. That's his first pick in this one. He's good stopping the run. He can go sideline to sideline. He can blitz. He can spy. And, man, he is really...
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Back to pass, it's Knight. Quarterback now breaking the field. Short gain on the play before he slides. defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And here's the third interception of the night. He's knocked down, but... First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His 2nd interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Knight. He wants to go deep. Nearly another interception. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got the tight end. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up-tempo. Wants to throw it again. On the run, still looking. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And how about the defense here? Oftentimes in these 2-minute type situations, you're just sort of in this prevent mode. You're trying to force the opponent to kick a field goal and not score a touchdown, but they're still being aggressive. They're out there still trying to make plays, and how about that effort creating the takeaway?
This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the tight end. Texas A&M will use its 2nd timeout. They'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. Got room on the return. Past the 10. Touchdown, Alabama! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
And Man, stop it. How about back-to-back weeks with pick sixes? This guy is now making plays, not just for his defense. He's scoring points, and I promise you the locker room is a lot of fun. Mr. Pick Six, he's going to get a lot of congratulations and a lot of accolades this week.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? From the gun. Give on the inside. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll go right back to the run. They didn't even let that one get started as they stuff things up in the middle and the clock winds down here late in the second quarter. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. They feed him again. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Dropping back, it's Knight. He's going for a big play downfield. And he's thrown another interception. Looking for more room. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. In with the pick six. Touchdown tie. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Right back to the well. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play.
The Aggies offense will have another go at it. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Knight. and they fail to hook up on third down.
Hey, man, this home crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from.
He'll do it himself. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads it left. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And he had tons of time to throw that pass. You know, coming into tonight, this offense knew they had to give their quarterback time to be able to survey the field. They did it right there, just made a poor decision and threw an INT.
I'm not sure anyone saw that coming. Not that this team couldn't lose, but the way they lost. And I think they've got some soul-searching to do now, guys.
I think they've got some soul-searching. I think a lot of fans, including myself, I don't know about you, David, scratching my head a little bit because normally I would tell you, well, the #1 team loses, they're still in the college football playoff hunt, but after that loss, I'm questioning whether they could even win their own conference. They got smacked around today.
Yeah, and I think that's what matters. Like, in the committee's eyes, we always see, like, a convincing loss like this, a beatdown. Like, this is not a good thing on your resume. A lot of time it ends up being an anchor that will keep you out of that spot. Still a good team. Still a lot of time to do some great things in front of them. Today was a disappointing day.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on.